Hey friends, welcome back to Not a Pickle, where we take the mystery out of Power BI and Business Central. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite visuals, a gauge that compares this quarter's sales to the same period last year, and a smart narrative that tells you exactly how far ahead or behind you are in both percentage and dollars. Let's dive in. The first thing you're going to be doing is setting up a widget. A widget can be composed of supporting KPIs like I have here in this slicer. In this case, our widget is going to be focused on quarterly sales. You can't have quarterly sales without creating measures that support it. Starting off, we are going to be creating two DAX measures. We have quarter-to-date sales, and we have same period last year. These measures are going to be inherently the same. The only difference is it's going to be using the same period last year function in the same period last year measure. You may notice that I am using remove filters in this as well. I do this so this measure isn't affected by slicers on your report. It ensures that you're always going to compare this quarter so far up to today with the same range as last year with no surprises. Let's get into how to actually build this. You're going to drop in a visual and you're going to use the data or measures that we've already created. For our value, you're going to put in quarter-to-date sales and same period last year as your target. Now you might want to do some modification here as far as aesthetic coloring. I've made this red, I've removed labels, and I also created a more obtainable maximum. So keep that in mind. You have these minimum and maximum values here that you can use. So this visual or widget is great so far, but sometimes you need the data to speak for itself. Let's build a smart narrative using DAX and one that tells you in plain English how you're doing. Here's my quarter-to-date narrative. It's using the data we've already created, quarter-to-date sales and quarter-to-date sales same period last year, and it's creating variables looking at differences and percentage changes. If your current quarter-to-date sales are greater than or equal to your previous quarter-to-date sales, then you have exceeded last year's sales by your percent and difference in dollars. If you have not, that means you're behind and you are X amount of X percentage away or dollars from beating last year's quarter-to-date sales. Once you have this narrative, you're going to go to your format pane, general, title, subtitle, and turn this on. You will then hit FX. And in this field, what field should we base this on? You're going to search for your quarter-to-date narrative measure, plop that in, hit OK. And now you have a line of text that gives you actionable insights. This is the kind of dashboard element that gets attention at a sales meeting. It's quick, clear, and actionable. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more BC and Power BI content.